such like a junkie, like seriously. My biggest thing is I need a good story. So it's like one of our companies is a greeting card company, one of them is a supplement company, one of them is a gold and silver company, and one of them is a weight loss company. I've got like 6 I want to build, I got 4 that I'm in mid-process of. So yeah, I'm like such a bad example for you guys. Like, the opposite. Yeah, I'm horrible. But you have a quantitative goal of what you're trying to achieve with these businesses? World domination is my number one. My thing is like,
in 2,000 leads a day, it's a little different.
So 10 grand a month each company, 100 grand a month each company. Yeah, it's like. My thing like, so who's here on the webinar that we did before this event, and I kind of talked about like the crash of my business a couple years ago. Like, I got hit hard. I had all my eggs in one basket. We were doing $10 million a year, just crushing it, right? And then overnight, my merch accounts got shut down, and just like, I still don't know how we didn't go bankrupt. Like, it was bad. I had $700,000 a month in overhead, and I had no ability to collect money for like 3 weeks. Like, it was, anyway. And so now, like, I'm very paranoid about diversity. So like, that's why right now we're actively building sites in like 8 different niches. We're in multiple different companies. So I'm just a paranoid person now because I got caught. All my eggs in one basket, so that's just me.
Why did your merch accounts close out?
Why did we get shut down? Yeah, I can tell you the whole story of how it worked. Overnight, like 500 or 600 people's accounts got shut off. No rhyme or reason. It was 3 weeks to convince them, or to show them that we were legit and turn it back on. But at that time, we lost. Anyways, a little long story. Not a fun time in my life. Anyway, yeah, that's the big thing. Like, you never know what's going to happen if you Google slap and you the merchant accounts, and your company. Who's there at a company go under? Okay, company go like these things happen all the time. So I'm very like paranoid of that.
Ray Hickman had his face closed down.
Facebook shut down. Yeah.
5,000 friends and 10,000 fans is gone.
Yeah, you never know. So yeah, so this is what we're doing. So we're there now. We're building it, having some success with it. And so what I'm talking about really quick is I'm looking for some more people to kind of test this with me because I'm sure you guys are going to have a lot of ideas that I haven't even thought about yet. You're going to be able to drive some people here and say, hey, Russell, this part sucks. Hey, we tested this and worked a lot better. If we were to like kind of play this game. Cool. Okay. So what I'm going to do. Okay. What I'm going to probably talk about. I have a kind of a quick offer for you guys. I'll talk about that, and I'm going to show you guys the webinar timeline really quick because remember I told you guys the 2 words we used that increase like. Who wants to know that one still? Yes, I'll just show that. I just want to really quick just go through this. When we first launched the automated webinar thing, there's probably 10 guys that have software out there, and I tried every one of them, and they all are horrible. Like all of them, people would register for the webinar, back whatever, and they're supposed to be on this follow-up sequence, and suddenly they're getting emails like, hey, thanks for buying. And they're like, I haven't been on a webinar. You're selling me something on the webinar? Like, it was a nightmare. So after trying to get all of the work, we finally gave up. We got our program, and we built this entire automated webinar system from scratch. But we turned it into like an automated webinar affiliate network. And we're like about a month away from launching that in the internet marketing space. Okay? Like my goal, you guys know what ClickBank is? Yeah. My goal is to be ClickBank for automated webinars. So we're about a month away from launching that. So we did, in December, I did a huge event, and most of the personal development industry come, internet marketing industry come to this event in Boise. Did a 2-day event where I just taught people here how to automate how to script out your webinar. And I didn't show them this whole process, but I showed them like, here's, if you want to create your own webinar from scratch, here's how you do the whole thing, minute by minute. We gave them like, here's the PowerPoint slides. Slide number 1 is this, and we sat down in a workshop like about the size actually. Okay, this is what slide number 1 needs to say. Here's what slide number 2. And we built out the entire presentation with them, which is really cool. And then the second day we talked about traffic. And now we got all these people's webinars we built in our network. And it's working really good. So we're getting all these people's feedback in real time. We're testing things and tweaking things. And it's way better to launch a business and you got like 30 or 40 people who have webinars in there as opposed to like putting it out to the world before. So it's been really nice. We got all the bugs fixed. And we want to do the same thing with our version that we built for the network marketing industry. So the name of our software is called Second Upline. TJ actually owned the domain name secondupline.com. They let us have it. And so we built the software called Second Upline. And basically this is what it does. It creates you plug in an automated webinar. It's the automated webinar lead generation system and traffic generation stuff all built in. It's really simple. And the goal is to make it duplicatable. We're probably about a month and a half away from like ready to have people like plug in their webinars. And so what I want to do is kind of a twofold thing. You guys want to play this game with me? I'm going to have the sign-up forms. So this is basically what it is we're going to do a 2-day workshop in Boise again, because I love it in my backyard. So if you guys want to come to Boise, it's like the greatest place on earth. David will want to do the exact same thing. We're going to bring your laptops, and I'm going to give you guys my PowerPoint template for an opportunity webinar. way you have a good webinar for whatever opportunity you're in, doesn't matter, that you guys can use. So that'll be day number 1, we'll be doing that. I'm going to show you how to script the webinar, how to use, I'm going to show you, anyone here know Armin Morin? Armin Morin? So Armin's one of the most brilliant marketers in the world. So when I first got into public speaking, I was like speaking on stage, and he invited me to speak at a seminar. And the week before I spoke, he said, look, Russ, this is the, if you want to speak at my seminar, you need to learn my, the way I close. I said, well, how do you do this? This technique I learned, that I created called the stack. So he sat there for probably 30 minutes on the phone and he taught me how to do the stack. And so next week I spoke at this event, I did the stack the way he taught it to me, and I crushed this event. And that is, ever since, that's probably 5 or 6 years ago. Since then, every webinar I've ever done, I've done the stack close on, and it kills it every single time. It's the greatest thing in the world. It takes about an hour to 2 hours to kind of map out the process. So I can't show you guys right now, but we're going to be building out the stack close for you guys. It's like the greatest, it's the greatest gift I can possibly give you guys. Army gave it to me. It's made me tens of millions of dollars. It's making us a lot as well. So we'll build out the whole stack close and a whole bunch of stuff on day number 1. And day number 2, do you like the traffic stuff I talked about today? I had like 20 minutes to go over traffic stuff. I'm going to spend a whole day going over traffic stuff with you guys. Just, I guess give me a small, intimate group. We're not like trying to get 1,000 people there. I like probably 20 or 30 people there. And we're just going to go through really in-depth traffic. I'm going to show you guys the ad networks, to show you how you buy. Just kind of show you all that stuff in a lot of detail, so you guys can get and see like the technical how-to on everything. So that's the first component. Second component. And the third component is we'll give all you guys access to put your webinars in here. And what's cool is this is a great system for you and for your people, but also it's a secondary income opportunity for you. You bring people into this and you can make money in your downline when they're using this whole system as well, when they're buying ad calls. There's a great income opportunity built in this as well. And so basically we're going to be selling that when this is all finished for a lot more than this. We want to make it cheap for you guys. Because like I said, I love to have 20 or 30 or 40 guys with webinars in there giving me feedback. So we try this, we test it, this is what's working. And that way we can tweak things and just make the software perfect for you guys before we really open it up to everybody. And so that's kind of the game plan. The last workshop we did, we charged $5,000 for it. I decided to give it to you guys for as cheap as I possibly could. So $697 is kind of, you guys want to come. So $697, you come to the 2-day workshop. You can't come to Boise, or you don't know where Boise is, or you have to desire which for some reason people don't ever want to come to Boise. We will. Boise, Idaho. But we'll stream it from, so like if you're at home and you don't want to come, we'll stream it live into your house, and we'll give you the video recordings afterwards, which is pretty cool. The other thing is that the event I did in December, this was called Click Fusion, and this whole manual here, this is the big manual we did. I'll send you the videos from that event too, so that way you can start like tomorrow or 2 days from now, you can start watching all those videos, go through the manual, get like a huge heads up on people before you come to the event.
When is this?
I don't know yet. That's a good question. Sometime in the next, it'll be probably end of May, beginning of June. We got to get all those things lined up. But yeah, but again, if you can make it to Boise, that'd be awesome. If you can't, give me every resource you can stream from home as well. And then at that point, as soon as the event's over, then we'll be basically opening the software, and you guys go in there and start building your webinars and start having fun with it. And